or if it gives me anything. All right. I welcome you all to Lixa Trading Academy. Let's have a quick daily outlook. So, without wasting much of your time, let's start with DXY. Let's start with DXY. So, obviously, as we can all see, we are having DXY selling very massive from the daily time frame, and let's go to the 4-hour time frame and see. So, in our previous video, I was expecting it to at least make a move to the upside a little bit before dropping, but then it didn't get to my point of interest, and then give some confirmations, and then started selling. So now DXY is obviously bearish. So what we can do now is to uh wait for it to hit the 104.00 psychological level, and then we look forward trading opportunities. If not, then our next level should be somewhere 103.500 or 103.00. So those are the levels where I'll be interested in maybe taking some short buys, or maybe taking some taking my shots on DXY, or taking my sales on DXY. So DXY is pretty straightforward. It's very bearish, and we expect more sales. And then any buy should be like a form of retracement, and then for us to get an entry and take the sell trade. All right, so let's go to oil. In our previous video, we were selling, and we took our profit at the 67.500, which I gave the signal to our people on the Telegram platform. So if you are not on it, please you can join the Telegram. I will leave the link in the description so you can also join us. So currently broke like 67.500, and then trying to use these levels. Yeah, using this level as a support towards move all the way up. So now what I'm saying is I'm expecting it towards move towards at least the 67.50, or hit the trend line, and then helps we can move our Fibonacci, and then we see if we can get a retracement, and then later we take our sell. So as we can clearly see at the trend line right here, that would be like a break and a retest, and also 61.8 Fibonacci zone for us to get more sales. So that's my view on oil. Let's go to gold. Gold is still very bullish, but then we're having some kind of sales right now. Yesterday, I sent the signal to our community, and then people made a lot of money. So let's go to the 1 hour time frame and see what is happening. Okay, so we can see currently it's kind of bearish. So let's go to 15 minutes and see where we can find our point of interest. So yesterday I did this markup which I was expecting uh, gold to hit this support zone, or if it breaks, then I will be looking at it at the 2900 region for me to look forward buy opportunities. And once it hits that level, I have to look forward further confirmation before taking the buy. And then I also had another PUI at my trend line right here. So I'll still be looking at it. If it gives me a clear confirmation, then I'll take the buy continuation to the upside. Now this level has become invalid for my buys. So I'm looking at it at this level and also this level. And yesterday it was pretty straightforward. I marked out my zones. Market was somewhere here, and I sent to the platform telling them that if market would hit this zone, if market hit this zone, we are going to take our buys. And what happened? Market got there, gave us all the confirmation that we were looking for, and it would move about 299 pips. So that was just for the day. That was for gold. Yeah. So today, as I said earlier, we are waiting to see what some kind of reaction or try to find our entry criteria in this region right here or this box right here, so we can find our buy continuation. We missed the sell. The sell was too massive. I was looking for clear confirmations at the resistance, but then I didn't get so. I had to wait for it to come to the zones where we can find possible entry to make some money. So I'm still very bullish on gold. Unless we break some levels, then I will consider taking some sales for the meantime. So that is for gold as well. Let's go to a different let's go to silver and see what is also happening there. As you can see, silver is also giving us some kind of uh, high and a low, some kind of higher low, higher high, kind of like a higher low. So expect what some kind of higher high. So I'll also be interested if silver should not respect these levels right here. Or well, it did respect this level, but then I will be interested if we so come to this level, so we can have something like a break and a retest and what we look for our entry criteria, and then what we enter for what buys. If it breaks, then what we look at it at this next levels or this level. Yeah, so that is my views on silver. But I'm not in a rush. I'm still monitoring, especially gold. Still monitoring gold. Once it gives me what I'm looking out for, I will send the signal to a platform. So as I said earlier, I'm leaving a link in the description. So if you want to join us, you can also join us, and you can be taking an amazing free trips. Yeah. So let's go to Germany 30. Let's go to Germany 30 and also take them on the 4 hour time frame, so we can have our analysis done, and then switch to the lower time frame to find what's your entry. All right. So last week I marked out the zone as my resistance and this as my support, and market move came all the way down, didn't hit the support, went up, came down again. Now that's what hits the resistance. So now I'll be looking I'll be monitoring it and be looking at the candlestick reactions, both the 1 hour time frame and maybe 15 minutes, but then I'll be more looking at the momentum. I'll be more interested if you should give me any entry criteria, all my entry criteria that I'm looking out for. If I should see them on the 1 hour time frame, that will be I'll be more interested in either taking the buy continuation or look for sales. So Germany 30 is kind of pretty straightforward. So I'll be monitoring it, so I can draw my zone right here, so I can monitor and what find an entry to expect what some kind of high. So I'll also be interested if silver should not respect these levels right here. Well, it did respect this level, but then I will be interested if we should come to this level so we can have something like a break and a retest and what we look for our entry criteria and then what we enter for what buys. If it breaks, then what we look at it at this next levels or this level. Yeah, so that is my views on silver. But I'm not in a rush. I'm still monitoring, especially gold. Still monitoring gold. Once it gives me what I'm looking out for, I will send the signal to a platform. So as I said earlier, I'm leaving a link in the description. So if you want to join us, you can also join us, and you can be taking an amazing what free trips. Yeah. So let's go to Germany 30. Let's go to Germany 30 and mostly take them on the 4 hour time frame so we can have our analysis done, and then what switch to the lower time frame to find what's your entry. All right. So last week I marked out the zone as my resistance and this as my support, and market what move came all the way down, didn't hit the support, went up, came down again. Now what that's what hits what the resistance. So now I'll be looking I'll be monitoring it and what be looking at the candlestick reactions, both the 1 hour time frame and what maybe 15 minutes, but then I'll be more looking at the momentum. I'll be more interested if you should give me any what entry criteria, all my entry criteria that I'm looking out for. If I should see them on the 1 hour time frame, that will be I'll be more interested in what either taking what the buy continuation or what look for sales. So uh, Germany 30 is kind of pretty straightforward. So I'll be monitoring it so I can maybe draw my zone right here. So I can what monitor and what find an entry. Or if it gives me anything I'm looking out for, I'm going to what, take my entry. Yeah. So let's go to US 30 as well. Sorry. When we go to the 4 hour time frame, 4 hour time frame, maybe let me adjust my trend line. All right, so let me adjust it to this low right here. Well, looking at US 30, I'm not too interested. I'm not interested, not really interested. I'll be interested if it should come towards 42K. Then we can look for what our entry criteria or maybe respect what this particular what support zone, then what we can look for some buys all the way to the upside. So that is what I'm seeing on US 30 as well. As 100, as 100, I was what looking for some buys, but then I didn't get any what clear what entry. Uh, I didn't get any clear candidate confirmation for me to what take my buys all the way towards to the upside. So I didn't take any trade on Max 100. I'm still monitoring it. If it's what move now, this level has become what invalid. So I'll be looking at it at what this next support zone. If it should come here, then I will be what interested in taking somewhat buys at that level. So let's go to GBP USD. GBP USD has been very, very bullish. Last week I was expecting it to what hit this kind of zones, these zones, and then what we look for some buys. But then obviously DXY has been very, very bearish, and what it's part of the reasons why GBP USD is giving us some kind of bullish move. So currently, let's see, maybe looking at GBP USD market can what give us some kind of reaction at this what levels or what use the psychological level of what 1.30500. and what maybe give us some what kind of retracement and then what move all the way up. So that is my views on GBP USD. It's kind of very bullish, and we need to look for more buys than sells, unless what gives us more reason for what taking what sells. Yeah, so that is it for GBP USD for now. Let's move to uh, let's see. Let's go to JPY basket so we can use it to analyze for our JPY or the JPY pairs. So as we can see, we are having uh, higher low formation. And in our previous video, this was what we were seeing, and what in our previous video I was saying we should what drop to what this level right here and go up, and perhaps what maybe come down to this low, and then we can look for buys and what we see exactly what I said is happening. So, but then I'm still not interested in JPY at the moment. I'll be interested if it should uh, consolidate a little bit and what give me a good breakout, whether to the downside or to the upside. So what I can what find an entry on the XXS JPY, which is like the JPY pairs. Yeah. So let's move to BTC USD. BTC USD. BTC USD is currently at 91K. I was looking at it and I was expecting it to what hit the 80K region and what maybe give me what confirmation for what for more buys to at least 100K, but that didn't happen. So I'm still monitoring it and I'll see what it gives me. Yeah. So if it should give me what it should come all the way to this zone and give me what a clear confirmation that I'm going to take trade on BTC USD as well. Yeah, so guys, that's the pairs that I trade. Rest of the pairs I don't really trade. Yeah, unless uh, somebody want me to give what a trade idea of what I'm seeing on this other pairs. Trade gold, silver, oil, and also look at DXY and what the stock index, and then what's BTC USD. So currently I'm still looking at gold. Wow, gold is dropping, still selling, still selling. But then we keep monitoring. This our last zone for the buys or what hits what this level right here, and what we can look for some confirmations and we move towards the upside again. So that is what I'm seeing in gold. So let's go to let's check fundamentals and see what we are expecting or what news we have for today. So let's see. All right. So today, let's look at the most volatile ones. We have at 1:15 p.m. GMT. We'll be having what deposit facility rates from March 2.75 to what 2.50. We are expecting what a reduction, and then we also have same 1:15. We have ECB interest rate decision 2.90 to 2.65. So that should happen or that should come as expected or below this forecast. Then what they will be bearish for euro for some time before what a rally all the way up again. So from there we have initial jobless claims. We have previous to be 242K, and now what we expect it to be. Analysts are forecasting to 34K. So yeah, expecting what jobless claims to be what less. So if that should come happen or that should come as expected, then we'll see what we will do in the chart, or we will see what to do next. Uh, I personally don't trade ahead of news unless the market is giving me reasons for entry. And so I can enter like 3, 4, 5 hours before the news. So in case it should what reverse, I will what be taken out at what break even. Yeah. Or what if it should go my direction, then I'm going to make more. So that is what I'm saying on that's my view on fundamentals as well. We also have ECB press conference, which is also going to be very volatile and it's also going to what, impact the markets. So yeah, that is it for fundamentals as well. So I will keep watching gold and those in our community. Stay active. If I should see any potential buys, I will send a signal. If not, we will not rush the markets. We've made a lot for the week already, and we're still here to make some dollars. Yeah. So guys, if you are here, please help us by liking the video so others can also see and also learn something from it. And then we also teach how to trade. If you are not profitable, we can help you upgrade your game so you can also trade and become profitable. Like I always say, trading is not too difficult as we all see it to be, but you just have to know some little things so what can be in a good position and what make the most out of the market. Losses are part of the game, but for the most part, you still have to be profitable. All right. So we teach forex, and also if you want us to go into crypto, we can also do those kind of levels as well. So we can upgrade. Uh, we can give you an upgrade on how to trade in forex markets. So guys, we will end it here and see you guys tomorrow at the same time. Peace out.